Wow, that was cool, man. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel, and this time I will gonna do an unboxing and reviewing a bit this portable soldering iron sent here by Kaiweets. So let's open this box to see what's inside, what you're gonna get when you purchase this item. So the box looks really nice, I really like it, and let's have a look what's inside. But before that one, let's have a look who is Kaiweets. So Kaiweets is a company manufacturing lots of tools and equipment for electronics, like soldering. You say that I have also a soldering station, soldering iron, the portable one that they send me to review it over here. They have also multimeters. If you are going to have a look, they have various multimeters over here. They have also the thermal cameras, which I would like to try one of these to see how they're working. And if you are interested, check the link in the description down below for more information about Kaiweets. So let's open the box to see what's inside. So come nicely well packed, I really like. Definitely here we have some books, maybe manual instruction. Let's have a quick look if we open from here. So let's open from here to see what's inside of this box. So in this box is a really thick USB-C cable, USB-C in this side and USB-C in this side. Really nice connectors, I really like them. Then what else we have in this box? Let's have a quick look. So in this box we have a small stand and few iron tips. So we have the BC2, BC3, B2, B2, ILS, the KR and the K65. They're looking nice. Yeah, nice set of iron bits. Then we have the power supply over here, which is a 65 watts gun, which is really cool. Is the new generation of the power supplies that they really hold really good the load, and has normal USB fast charging and also the USB-C, and maybe also USB-C is mentioned there with the gun, so maybe only there is this technology. Yeah, we have a nice power supply. We have manual instructions, which I'm gonna read it later, and then we have the cover, and we have the iron itself, and with the cover they should fit over here in some way. Yeah, because there is a slot where you need to push it in, and it just lock in place, and is a nice soldering iron. So I'm going to test this portable iron with this BC2 iron tip. Let's first install it. Yeah, so we're gonna come from here to hold in place the iron tip. So here you can see there is a place that you can hold it with your fingers properly in this rubber. It's really ergonomic and it's really nice. I really like it. I'm going to try this soldering iron with the BC2. I already installed it over there. So let's plug the power supply over here, and let's get the cable. Oh, this is nice. And let's try to power this soldering iron. The cable, it's really silicone, is really soft. I really like it, the cable. And let's test it to see how this so you can see you plug and it's coming with the display, where it says to press this button, and it's turning on. So by default it's set up to 300 degrees, and I can see it's already smoking, so this means it's already active and you can work with it. So let me find something that I can try to do some soldering with this one. So I'm going to try to solder a few components on this kit what I have here. So I'm gonna say let's try to solder this bridge rectifier first to see how that works. Alright, so let's get some let's set up in 340 degrees and let's have a look how it works. So melting is melting really nice. That's really cool. Soldering really good. It's doing a really good job. I really like it already. And have a look. We already soldered the rectifier bridge over here on the PCB board, which is really nice. It is doing a really good job. Let me try now to solder also a connector to see how it's doing a connector over there, because there is really big holes on this connector. I really need to hold it with the finger underneath, and let's try. Let's try to see how it will gonna manage to solder. It's soldering really nice. I really like it. I really like it. Yeah, I can say that is a really good soldering iron. So I let the iron to cool down. You can see it's not hot anymore, because I want to do a test to see how fast reach the temperature set it. So I'm gonna power it, and to turn on the iron I need to press this button, you can see over there. So in the same time I'm gonna press the button and I'm gonna start the counting. So let's have a look. Alright, and let's see how fast reach the temperature. So it's set up at 340 degrees. So we're gonna stop the counting when it's reaching the temperature. So I can see we are almost there. So you need it to reach 240 degrees and you need just 18 seconds, which is really a fast soldering iron. And yeah, soldering really well. I try some connector and bridge rectifier, which you can see there. I'm gonna bring to the close to the camera to see that is doing really nice solder joints. And I'm gonna might do another test right now under the microscope to see how can handle a really big blob of solder. So you can see I have a really big massive ground part over here, and I'm gonna try to see if manage to do a big heat transfer like that. So let's have a look under the microscope how can handle this big. So I set up the iron in 380 degrees, and you can see there is doing a really good job for a big massive ground plate like this one to can do a nice really shiny blob over there. Yeah, I really recommend this iron. And using the knife iron tip, let's try to desolder a SMD component, for example this capacitor over there. Let's see how is handling. So I set up in 340 degrees. Maybe I need to add some flux, so let me just grab some flux. So let's apply a little flux on that capacitor over there, and let's try how is handling to desolder a capacitor like that one. Now you can see it's on the ground plate, so it will gonna need lots of heat transfer over there. 340 degrees is not doing, so let me increase it to 380. So I'm in 380 right now, and let's see if we can desolder a capacitor like that from a PCB. So you can see we can desolder really nice. Let's see if we can also solder back. Definitely we can also solder back the capacitor, so it's a really good solder iron. And definitely after you use it, you don't need to remove the tip. You can keep it there. You just can close it in this way and have it on your drawer, and it's a really nice design, and it's really heating up really fast. I really like that one, and can handle really heavy jobs as well. You can see I soldered that big blob of ground plate, and it's doing a really nice soldering. Yeah, I really like this soldering iron. And with a full set of tips like this one, 2 knives, one smaller and one bigger, which is over here, the BC2, BC3 and B2, which is just conic, and ILS, which is really sharp and tiny bit. You have all set up, and you can do all the solderings you like. Definitely I can recommend this soldering iron if you are looking to buy one. Just check the link on the description down below. You're gonna find also codes that you can get some discounts for if you are purchasing through my link and using the code on the checkout. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a like, and if you are new on my channel, please subscribe, activate the notification bell to don't miss my next videos. Until the next one guys, have a good day and bye bye.